Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of the Cartridge Crusaders. Dan, editing this, put the cover of this text adventure game on screen right now. I'll text it to you later. Just remind me. This is Chris Feller's Big Day, a mousetrap story. So, as some of you may or may not know, we filmed a pilot called Mousetrap. We're hoping that... Yes, we did. I will hope that by the time this video comes out, it will be released. And if it is, you can hit the annotation on the top right there in the little menu, or whatever the hell it's called. You just muted your mic.
I did that on purpose.
To watch it. So this is a text adventure game that follows the pilot at some point. And this is where we are. It follows my character, Chris Feller.
When do I get my text adventure game?
That's the neat part. You don't.
Yeah, that's the fun part. You don't. All right. So, I'm going to let Michael and Dan pick the options because I made this game using Twine. So, without further ado, boys.
Men.
Bitches.
So, I will narrate and do Chris's voice. You will do Warren's voice. You will do the voice of a character that comes later.
Okay.
So there's one comment I have to make.
Yes.
My glasses are in Florida.
Oh yeah.
And the text is a little blurry for me. So I can still read it.
Okay.
But if I don't read it very well, don't judge me.
Okay.
It'll probably make for a funny moment. So that's fine.
That's fine. Okay. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and it is prime time to wake up time.
Ew.
Chris Feller rises from his slumber and stretches the tiredness from his bones. What a day! Can't believe it's already morning. Time surely does fly when you're asleep. I wonder if I should feed mouse squids or wake up Warren first.
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up.
Can't wake up. What do you guys want to do?
Wake me up.
Save
Wake
me.
up Warren
Wake
first?
me up.
I want to feed the mouse.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Best 1 out of 1.
Yeah, 1 out of
Gotcha.
1. We're not doing this fucking...
Hold on, we... Dun, 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 dun.
So we
The mouse.
Feed the rat.
It's
Mouse.
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 Mouse. My pet mouse needs some food. I should probably do that first. Chris exits his bed and heads over to the cage containing his companion. Ripping open a fresh bag of food, Chris pours the specialty mouse food that he bought from the bakery downtown and starts filling his pet's bowl.
From the bakery.
Eat up, buddy. You gotta grow up to be big and strong for when your species eventually takes over. Chris takes a second to thank the bakery that the food came from. I should probably go wake up Warren now.
Wake me up.
Gotta wake up that sleepyhead sometime. Now seems like a good time. As Chris leaves his room, he finds himself face to face with his best friend and roommate's door. He knocks on it softly. Warren, you awake yet? A strong worded reply comes from the door.
No.
Chris shouts through the door. Come on, Warren. It's time to do some legal crimes. The mayor is counting on us. Warren sighs.
Fine. Give me a few minutes.
After feeding his pet and waking his roommate, Chris proceeds downstairs. After heading down the steps to the living room, Chris hears sudden and sporadic coughing from his roommate's closed door.
That was so unreal.
That was perfectly timed. What the fuck?
You hear coughing from his roommate's closed door.
I'll turn that off.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Warren, is that you coughing up there?
I forgot I left that on. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Warren, is that you coughing up there?
No, it's Santa Claus.
No way. When did he get here?
Chris, it's obviously me.
Oh.
I think I'm sick. You'll have to do... Oh, I can't read that.
Today's job.
You'll have to do today's job without me.
We have a job today?
Oh, fuck. Hold on, move the mic a little closer.
Yeah.
Yes, the mayor wants us to steal the baker's recipe downtown. Apparently there's a war going on between him and the pizza place on 5th. If it continues, the pizza place was threatening to steal the baker's recipe and leak it to the public for anyone to copy. The blue text is so hard for me to read.
No! Mr. Papa's Peppery Bread Bakery is a sacred place. We cannot let this happen.
Well then, make like a cartoon villain and steal that formula.
You can count on me, Warren. Chris left the house swiftly, running towards the bakery at top speed. Thankfully, Mouskowitz's food is made at this bakery, and seeing the bag this morning reminded Chris of its location. Chris arrives at the bakery at 5:17 a.m., which is good because the bakery doesn't open for another 43 minutes. Now, the question everyone is wondering about. Should I try to pick the lock, or should I use the air ducts to sneak in?
Air ducts, obviously.
Air ducts. There's no way Chris knows how to pick a lock.
That is also correct.
If movies have taught me anything, it's that I should be as sneaky as possible. Chris then begins to scale the building, using the trash bins and fire escape ladder on the side of the bakery. Once on top, he rips the AC unit's cover off and climbs inside. Maneuvering himself through the vents, Chris eventually leads himself to the cover over the lobby of the store. After kicking it off, he lands face first on the floor. I'm in.
We're in, boys.
Exploring the bakery, Chris stumbles upon a safe hidden behind the counter labeled, "Secret safe, do not touch." Well, that was easy. Almost too easy.
Or was it?
Chris thought to himself for a second. Normally, I would jump at the opportunity to open the safe that's clearly labeled. However, Warren would advise me to look elsewhere before jumping headfirst into something without thinking. So what should we do, boys? Open the safe or look elsewhere?
I feel that, I feel like Chris would definitely just try to open the safe.
Dan?
Chris would ignore Warren.
Okay. Dan?
He'd be like, no, I'm with him.
You're with him on that.
Yeah.
So just open the safe?
Open the safe.
Well, Warren isn't here right now, so it's Chris's time to shine. Chris kneeled down next to the safe. It's locked. Darn! It's locked! Maybe it'll open if I ask nicely.
Doubt it.
Chris leaned in close to the safe. Hey, buddy. Listen. I know you don't know me. My name is Chris Feller, and I really need you to open up for me. See, there's these pizza people that want to steal your contents. Crazy, right? Well, I want to keep it safe, so please let me steal your contents to stop others from stealing your contents. Okay? Chris kisses the safe gently, and the lock clicks open.
Bullshit.
Thanks, buddy. Now, time to head back home. Chris grabs the secret formula from the safe.
That's some Disney shit.
Yeah.
With the formula in hand, Chris begins to become curious. Should I read the secrets hidden within the pages of Mr. Papa's Peppery Bread Bakery recipe? Maybe I shouldn't. Seems like a bad idea.
Read it.
Unraveling the recipe, Chris finds that the recipe contains most of the bread essentials, flour and water. However, there was an extra ingredient labeled GG. I wonder what that is. Well, no matter. I have the recipe. Time to head back to Warren.
Good game.
Opening a window and
Green
slipping
gas.
out of it, Chris heads back to his house.
He has a house?
Yeah, Chris and Warren live in the
Criminal
house
heroes.
that's in the pilot.
What?
Yeah. Oh,
That's weird. That looks like my house.
on his way home, the ground beneath Chris begins to tremor violently. Looking up, Chris sees none other than his beloved pet Mouskowitz as tall as a skyscraper. Confusedly scurrying about, Mouskowitz locked eyes with Chris and lowered his head to Chris's level. See? I told you, buddy. You've finally grown big enough to take over. This is why breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
What the fuck was in his food?
Mousekewitz squeaks pleasantly and uses his tail to put Chris on his head. All right, come on, Mousekewitz, let's go get Warren some soup. Ending 1 of 5, they might be giants ending. Next time, choose wisely. That just brings you back to the beginning to choose wisely. So there are 5 endings in this.
Oh, Christ.
You got one of the good endings, but you didn't really make any progress on why this is happening.
I figured it's got to be the GG
So,
growth.
what do you want to do? So let's redo it. Let's go back.
It's gamer gunk.
It's a gamer gunk.
Quick thing. Do you mind
Yes.
if I go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Dan editing this, we're back. Dan editing this, we're back. Dan editing this, we're back. You'll notice that.
Fireball.
No, please. All right, boys. Let's try this again. What are we doing?
Feed the mouse.
Wake up, Warren, first.
Okay, since we fed the mouse last time, we're going to wake
Let's
up
just
Warren.
choose the opposite of everything we chose.
Okay. Let's wake up Warren first.
Ow.
So Warren, you awake yet? No.
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 Fine, give me a few minutes.
Downstairs. Warren, is that you coughing up here? Do-do-do-do. No, it's Santa Claus.
It's obviously me. Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do. Without, so, he says, you're gonna have to do the today's job without me. Without you, but Warren, we're Mousetrap, and there is no I in Mousetrap.
Why you give me such long lines? But I can't see.
My vision.
While technically that is correct, you're still going to have to handle this one solo. The mayor needs us to steal the baker's recipe downtown. Apparently there's a war going on between him and the pizza place on 5th. If it continues, the pizza place was threatening to steal the baker's recipe and leak it to the public for anyone to copy.
Sorry, Dan.
Mr. Papa's Peppery Bread Bakery is a sacred place. I won't let this happen.
Well then, make like a cartoon
Not his
villain
voice.
and steal the formula.
Don't worry, I'll save the bakery and make things right. Chris ran out of his house and started heading in a random direction, assuming he'd find the bakery if he just kept running. This lasted for 2.5 hours.
What?
Finally beat, Chris decided to stop into a local pizza shop to grab a bite to eat. A bell from the door jingled as Chris entered the store. A chipper chef greets him from behind the counter. Dan?
Hey, welcome to Pizza Tony's macaroni, ravioli, and pizza. How can I help you today?
Careful, you're gonna clip the audio. Hello, Mr. Pizzaroni. I'm in a bit of a jam.
We don't sell jam here, we sell pizzas. What seems to be the problem, my friend?
Chris slumps into a booth. Well, I'm supposed to help Mr. Papa with a war between him and a pizza place, but I can't find the store.
Mr. Papa, huh? Well, if up to me, I'd say you should help the pizza place instead. Bread is so accessible and boring. But pizza, don't even get me started.
I wish I could just help both instead. So we have 3 options here. We help Mr. Papa, we help the pizza place, or we help both.
Let's help both.
Michael?
Personally, if I could get an opinion, shut up.
I say, I don't think we should overextend. I think we should continue with our original goal,
Of?
helping the pizza place.
So help the pizza place? Or the bakery? Our original goal was to help the bakery.
The bakery, whatever.
Okay.
Can
So
we
do you
help
want
the bakery?
You want to help
Which
the bakery?
one? Which one's helping the bakery?
Mr. Papa.
Okay, yeah, help Mr. Papa then.
Okay. Well, you
I
gotta.
want to do both, so
You gotta.
We gotta-
You gotta. Rock paper for it.
1, 2, 3. No.
I'm right.
I'm right. All right, we're gonna help Mr. Papa then. Well, unfortunately, Oh, that's you, Dan. Sorry.
Well, unfortunately, you have to pick sides in a war, kid. That's just how the world works.
I guess. It just doesn't seem fair to me.
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up, you little shit.
The chef sighed.
Life often isn't, my friend.
The chef puts his tools down and comes from around the counter.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I think I changed the voice. I happen to know the particular pizza that Mr. Papa is rivaling. I'll give them a ring and try to convince them to stop the war.
Really? You do that? Chris asked excitedly.
Absolutely. Take a pie on the house and don't worry about a thing.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Pizzaroni. Make sure to look up Mousetrap if you ever need help with anything.
Yeah, sure, kid. No skedaddle. I gotta make a phone call. Just make sure not to visit the baker store anymore. Make sure you throw out any bread you got from him for me.
Well, you did give me a free pie. I can always buy food from somewhere else.
Good. Now you go.
Chris takes his free pie and exits the store.
Little shit.
Wow, what a nice guy. I gotta go tell Warren about this. The chef watches as Chris leaves the store. He turns around and picks up the phone next to the counter and dials a number.
Hey, Breadface, it's me. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm done, okay? The war's over. I'll agree to your terms and relocate across town, but only on one condition. There's a kid in town who goes by the name of Chris? Runs a mousetrap or something? Make sure he gets free bread for life, you hear me? It was his words that moved me to do this. Okay. Alright, bye.
The chef hangs up his apron and flips the door sign from open to closed. The end. Ending 3-5. True ending. You no longer have to choose wisely.
We win.
Yeah.
W.
H.
Is that a victory royale?
Bro, winner, victory royale?
So this is the actual ending.
10 kills on the board right now. We just wiped out Tomato Town.
So this is
Chris and
actually
Warren, criminal heroes.
yeah. In
It's settled then.
it's settled then. In Mousetrap, my plan is to make an episode that follows this text adventure and ties it together, where we meet the pizza person and they ask for a favor because Chris told him he could ask them for a favor. So this is the true ending.
That's fun.
We still don't know what the fuck happened to Mouskowitz.
He died from starvation.
No.
Because you didn't feed him this morning.
Didn't happen. Lies and slander and hearsay.
That you know of.
Objection, Your Honor. He's just looking to dab on them haters.
Objection, Hershey.
See? See, Hershey?
I did.
Well,
Anyway, bye.
we no longer have to choose wisely. If you guys want to play this game for yourself and find out the other 3 endings, you can head into the description, head over to our itch.io page, and play Chris Feller's Big Day for yourself to unravel the other endings. We appreciate all the support on all of our projects, and thank you guys so much for watching. Do you want to say anything before we leave?
Get the fuck out of my store.
Gadzooks.
All right.
What a field.
You are
Wow, what a field.
Go watch
settled
Mousetrap.
Go watch Mousetrap. We worked really hard on it. Please, God, please. For the love of God. Head over to
Keep
Veras.
the game dev business as a front. Maybe take a client or two.
Yeah. Head over to Veras Studios and watch
In reality, it'll
Mousetrap.
be Chris and Warren, criminal heroes.
Criminal heroes.
Criminal heroes.
Criminal heroes.
Mouse.
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 Some say you can't hear a picture, and then it's the picture of me standing in front of the car, going like.
Exactly.
Final word.
Fired all.
All right, sense of that. Bye.